everybody, my name is Adam and I'm the owner of Vintique Motors, and today I want to show you guys this 1989 BMW 325i convertible. Before we get to the car, I want to let everyone know I'm going to be selling this no reserve on Bring a Trailer, so everybody has a chance to buy it. I've been selling on BAT almost 10 years now, coming up on 350 listings, so bid with confidence in me as the seller, bid with confidence in the car. We fully service it up, which it's all documented in the gallery, all the service receipts. So if you have any questions, need a shipping quote, let me know via the contact seller button. Happy to assist you in any way that I can. Let's talk about the car. This is a Cinnabar red over beige interior, 89 325i. These are great cars, you know. Looks awesome with the bottle cap wheels, brand new tires on it, and when I mentioned a few minutes ago that we fully serviced the car, we did everything, you know, radiator, oil and filter, belts, water pump, brake lines, brake fluid, you know, tires I mentioned. I mean, any minute little thing the car needed, we did, because when you're out there on the road, you buy a car from us, we want you safe, and we want to make sure you enjoy your purchase. Overall, paint's in excellent condition. It's an original paint car, per our paint meter readings, you know, went over the whole car. Everything is in line with what original paint should be, as well as our eyeball test. You know, we've been doing this a long time, so you know, we can pick out. We don't need a paint meter to tell what's original and what's not, but the paint meter helps validate. So a couple minor paint imperfections, you know, as to be expected on a 35-year-old original paint car. Kind of a handful of minor touch-ups here in the red, as well as there's an etching there that we just couldn't get out during our polishing and cleanup process. You know, for whatever reasons, a little too deep in the clear coat, and we didn't want to burn through. Other than that, car's in fantastic shape. Top's in amazing condition. The interior's in beautiful condition. This is 65,000 miles on this car, a hair under. So what I want to do is show you guys the power windows work. All four of them work great, and they seal nicely to the top. Then we'll drop the top and show you guys some more of the interior. Do the passenger side. There you go, worked great. So now we'll drop the top. This is a manual top. So the process is pretty simple. There's a couple hand levers at the front here by the windshield, and then you fold the top partially back. This will pop up. There's a lever here, and another little lever right there. And everything stows away nicely in this cover. There you go. Interior is in excellent condition. The front seat covers have been replaced, so those are newer than the back seats, and there's a slight color difference. You really don't notice it out in the sunlight, but in our warehouse, in our high-powered lights that we have here, that you know, it's a little more prevalent, but it is what it is. Previous owner changed them. Also, there's a M Sport steering wheel. That was there when we bought the car. Previous owner installed it. Looks great, but you know, it's going to stay with the car. 64,956 is the odometer reading. And then we'll take you over to the passenger side, and I'll put some power to the car. Show you guys that everything inside works nicely as it should. So these have an onboard computer, and up here there's your check. So everything's working. You tap the brake lights, the brake light one goes out. Everything works nicely. Also has this onboard. It shows your average miles per hour. Everything's in metric right now. Your average MPGs, temperature, and then obviously the radio. We have an anti-theft radio. Works perfectly. We're inside of a warehouse, so give it Might get some static.
Remember, National Benefit Plans wants to be your health and life.
But everything works, no problem. Air conditioning works, all the dash lights work. We'll go ahead and fire it up, show you that no dash lights are on. Idles perfectly. No issues there. Okay, so we'll go check out the back, and then we'll go check out what's under the hood. We got a cocoa mat back here, along with original tools, a jack, and then we also have the original tools in here. Everything's accounted for. Everything's in great shape. And then there is the original spare. It's still in the spare wheel well. We'll go ahead and check out the engine. I always love these hoods. How they pop up and then out. All stock under here. Everything's as you would expect to see it. Have your original paint, color labels, all your original stickers, all your original labels. Brand new aluminum radiator. You know, we did about $5,000 in service to this car, which is all documented in the gallery with the service record. So it's turnkey, ready to roll, no problems, runs and drives great. Which I'll demonstrate that in a little bit here. We'll take it outside and show you guys what it can do. So with that, let's go ahead and shut the hood, and then we'll take it outside and have a little fun trip. Okay, now that we got the car outside, we're gonna go for a little demonstration drive. One thing I forgot to mention when we were inside, that this vehicle is equipped with the power seat option, which is pretty nice to have. So let's go ahead and fire it up. Go for a little drive. Brakes work great. We got some nice S curves on our street here that can show you guys some pickup and some stopping. You're not going to win any races in this car, but you know, it's a nice little cruiser. Track's nice and straight. Had an alignment done. Make sure everything's nice and straight for you. Brakes are awesome. Nice, comfortable car. You know, we had one of these in gray with a red interior that we sold on Bring a Trailer a few years ago, I think about 3 years ago, and that was a 40,000 mile car, and that one pulled almost 32 grand. It surprised us a little. We didn't expect it to get, you know, to 32, but I gotta say, I think this is a little bit nicer, even though it has another 25,000 miles over that gray one. You know, this one has been well cared for, well looked after. 3 owners. It was sold new in Minnesota, Minnetonka, Minnesota, to a gentleman from Wisconsin who didn't keep it long in Wisconsin. He sent it down to his vacation home in the Marco Island area, Isle of Capri at the time it was called. Now I think it's assumed by Naples, and it's considered Naples. But so the car spent the majority of its life down there in the Naples, Florida area. And I'm trying to recall from my notes, I think the original owner retained the car for, oh gosh, 22 years, and then he sold it to a gentleman in Indianapolis who only kept it for a little less than a year, and then the third owner acquired it, who was also from the Indianapolis area, and he retained it for 12 years, and we acquired it from that gentleman. So 2 really long-term owners, the first owner 22 years and the third owner 12 years. So The car's been looked after by long-term ownership, documented ownership, and now we have a full, fresh, sub $5,000 service done to the car to offer it to you in a turnkey state. Like I said, runs and drives great. Air conditioning works great. We had that serviced. Heat works great. I mean, there's I can go on and on about how great everything works. I mean, there's nothing that doesn't work on the car. I think that's the best way to sum it up. It all works as designed. Like I mentioned, I think it's just a it's a really nice example, but I think it's a little nicer than that gray 40,000 mile example we sold. So we're hoping it does well. No reserve, like I mentioned. We have all the original books, all the original manuals. The service booklet has stamps from the original selling dealer in Minnetonka, Minnesota. And then I think the first service visit and the first 2 service visits actually up to like 400 or 500 miles are stamped. And then shortly after that, that's when the virgin owner took it to Florida. But like I mentioned, no reserve, so everybody gets a shot at it, and we hope everyone bids heavy, bids strong. It's a really, really good example. We can ship this anywhere in the world. I can get this enclosed ship to Los Angeles for probably $2,500 to $3,000. So don't let shipping hold you back from bidding. I can get it down to Miami for probably $2,000 enclosed. We can get it out to New York. Anywhere you need the car taken, we can get it there. So if you have any questions, you want to come see it, happy to host anybody that would like to come inspect it themselves or send somebody. So if you have any questions, let us know via the contact seller button, and we'll be happy to assist you in any way we can. Thanks, guys.